Mr. Jones, you touched on it a bit. Alexander Gustafson's taller than you, got a great jab, but used a lot of knee kicks and distance game. Plus, he's been hit a lot with overhand rights. Is that something you're looking at? Are you going to use wrestling, or will you give anything away on?
I could use you for my camp. Malcolm, you want to get his information and.
Hey, John, Dan The Wolfman. Dan The Wolfman here. When do I get to join camp?
Man.
Even though I've made videos on how to be you, you probably see, like how to deal with your leg kicks, your knee kicks, and stuff.
That's so funny. You
don't hate me for that, right?
You respect the game, man. You know the game. You know what you're talking about, and yeah, you're pretty credible.
Well, thank you, sir.
Dan The Wolfman for ProMMANow.com with the one and only Fabricio Verdun. How's it going, sir?
Hey, man, I'm good.
Guys, as you can see by my face a little bit, Fabricio just beat me up a little bit while he's training, getting ready, sweeping me, ground and pounding me, and it was a good time. Thank you very much.
Thank you for you. Thank you for helping me.
So how was
I feel much better. You know, I'm looking forward for the next fight, and it's going to be good, I promise.
Have you heard from Bellator? I mean, I think it was impressive enough that they should have you back.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Okay. I've known you for 15 years now. You know what you're talking about.
A lot of places for this fight, and personally, I know how crazy strong. The strongest little guy I've ever grappled with. I know that personally, and you know, amazing. So you named a lot of places. You're at Goka's a lot. I'm there a lot. I'm assuming you've been working with Ronda a lot.
Well, you're a fighter, but you also do movies. I never miss any of your movies. You're a classic in your field and a legend in your own time.
I don't think she hates us so much anymore.
Well, I've trained with you under your tutelage a couple times over at Goka's Highest On Academy, and you told us, you know, you're the first woman to win a championship in America, and I believe you told us because your knees were hurt, and I asked actually Ronda during the press conference, that you had to specialize in the armbar.
Right, and I actually had her do the same thing because her first...
Yes.
So you're going to invite me to come train with you again?
Of course, you invited.
Because we met once, what, maybe 4 years ago?
Yes, probably.
I just happened to get lucky, and then I roll with you, and, you know, you got my much respect for me because you're a light guy, and you didn't mind rolling with a big guy like me, and I'm sure I remember because I was on the losing end of this, but do you happen to remember what submission you caught me with?
It was probably a choke, yeah.
It was probably the north-south choke that you just won with, and Mike gets submission of the night with.
I hope.
Dan The Wolfman here, just got my butt kicked by Mario Bustamantes. Hey Mario, I just found out firsthand that you have some of the smoothest and most efficient jiu-jitsu.
You're getting the grappling game down, and you're rolling around, I look around with you, around with Fitch, and around with some young up-and-coming guy. So, you know, it was good stuff. How long did we go back?
We go back since the underground. I was looking to fight Matt Linden. The first fight with Matt Linden, I went to Michigan, Central Michigan, my college wrestling teams. I had no way to train, and this guy contacted me on the underground and said, "Hey, you need a workout partner." And he ended up holding mitts for me. He was my Jiu-jitsu instructor.
We're cool. Some of us, and we rolled a little bit today. We sparred a little bit today. You know, that was really exciting. Yes, you beat me up. No, I don't think that's what I remember. You got me tired. I was when we get tired. Herschel pulled his pads off and I finished running around out against him. What's up, Kate?
Hey guys, Dan The Wolfman here. Thank you for checking out my videos. Go to thecombatsystem.com for all your mixed martial arts needs. And please subscribe to my YouTube page at Dan The Wolfman 1 and like my videos.
Lay off the Wolfman. Thanks. I want to plug this guy.
Nice. Who do you think is a bigger attention whore, you or Dan The Wolfman?
Oh, the Wolfman, for sure. Dan The Wolfman is a whore. For your support. All right, thank you, Mr. Wolfman.
Thank you. I trained with you years ago at Harvey Berman School. I was also one of Dan Severn's original students, so I was kind of doing both at the same time. So I appreciate it. So, you know, I met you quite a few months ago over at Black House. Match you had, where you had kind of like a one-legged spider guard. You spun underneath, boom, right into the knee bar. Yeah, it was sweet. Like, wow, did that just happen so fast? When I was doing ground and pound, and you did the same thing. I think you did a spun under, and you ended up in kind of like a Frank Mir sort of weird Uri Grounding. You know, so is this new game you're developing to like go underneath? Yes.
Two-time tournament champion Alexander Shlemenko. How's it going, sir?
I'm good.
Good. Thank you very much for letting me train with you guys today. .com with Akop Stepanian. Good. Good. All right. How's it going? Got your
Okay. Thank you. We grappled earlier today quite a bit. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Which is pretty amazing. You know, you didn't know who I am. I walk into the gym. I'm 100 kilo, 220 pounds, and you're fighting at 145. So, you know, we had some pretty good scrapping going on, considering I'm twice your size. Hey guys, Dan The Wolfman here from ProMMANow.com, practicing my jits for MMA, trying to brush up a little bit with the master Ken Florian, and I don't know, probably do something on me here.
All right, we're going to do a half guard guillotine. So I'm going to be on top. We're going to do a one-arm guillotine from the half guard position. I got Dan here.
Thank you very much. We haven't grappled or sparred in about 10 years now.
About 10 years, yeah, it's been a while.
You know, Cobra neck crank, you're the only guy to win with it so far. When are guys going to start Cobra neck cranking people like you did a condo?
I know, right? I doubt they are.
We go back a long time, huh?
Yeah, we've been here a few years, right?
I think it was like 98, 99 we started talking, 2000. Ultimate Athlete, the first show in like Indiana or something.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I don't know if you remember this. I remember, this is one of my earliest Frank Shamrock memories, is one day you just happened to call me up and I had just gotten the Dreamcast demo for the first UFC Dreamcast game. And you were telling me how to do your cool-ass moves, like the leg scissor takedown, I think it was. You were telling me how to do the only Sugar Rashad Evans here right after the fights on FX, and you know, you're a fellow Michigander like myself. So I want to talk about those early times to begin with, and how you got started. You know, I originally started with Dan Severin. Today I saw you tape a special for Fuel TV, and you threw out a name there. One of my old training partners, Noe Hernandez, Matt Torres. You know, I was training with those guys back for Noe's fight against Chuck Liddell, which was Chuck's first fight in the UFC, which most people haven't seen. That was a great fight. And so I want to kind of, in Crown Boxing Gym. So I want to know about how you kind of got started and all that.
Well, I got started with Matt Torres. We started training this gym in Lansing, Michigan, this old beat-down building.
Oh yeah.
And Noe Hernandez was a big part of the gym too as well. And
yeah, I called that place the dungeon. Once
right?
Noe showed me against the wall. I went for a guillotine, and he goes under my leg for that pickup, right, and slams me into the wall, and like I missed a rusty nail by like that much. That was the no holds barred days.
Yeah, that's what it's called NHB.
Yeah, it's not nice and safe and on TV like it is nowadays.
But you know, we actually started training at Dan Severin's gym too, because after a while, you know, me and Matt Torres, we just beat the hell out of each other so much. We needed some new meat, so we went out to train at Dan's.
The fights tonight. I want to ask you about 52. Was some of that your brother or someone was teaching you some Jailhouse Rock, some 52 hands?
Daniel Marks. Yeah. See, guys. Yeah, my boy Daniel.
Some elbows and go down low and come up with a high kick again would be nice.
Exactly.
And, you know, and you know.
That's cool. You know about 52.
Yeah. You know, I actually at a small event, Ultimate Athlete magazine I was writing for years ago. I went to some training right before the fights, and you remember Homer Moore fought like twice in the UFC? All right, so Homer Moore from Arizona's down there, and there's like this old cat with him, right? And I'm kind of watching him, and I go up to him, I'm like, you know, and I'm like, I mentioned 52 or Jailhouse Rock or whatever. He looks at me like, white boy, where did you, how do you know what I'm doing over here? Because he was just moving. Dan the Wolfman here with Rosemir Polaris after a seminar. Rosemir, I want to ask you, the leg lock hunter, you're basically the ankle seeker. How come you go for so many leg locks in MMA when a lot of guys have forgotten about or given up on going for leg locks, and you actually make them? MMA this week with Dan the Wolfman. I'm here at King's MMA. I'm tired, guys. Just got done training, and I'm here with TJ from the Ultimate Fighter. How's it going?
Going great, man. Learned a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah? Well, is this your first time here with Rafael Cordero?
Yeah, it is. And
Francisco Day, California.
What about if the Wolfman makes a trip up there sometime and I spar with you guys?
Hey, Wolfman,
you're cool with that?
Yeah, we are cool with that, man. Just bring the cameras.
All right, beat me up. I can come in next week. You've been inviting me down. Should I come down?
Yeah, you should come out. You should come out.
You can come.
Yeah, you should
beat
come
on
out.
me for a day. I mean, I'll do rounds hopping in.
Here in this half guard position, just a little bit, and now I'm just going to kind of choke this way. A couple things. I can bridge.
to where I can figure, okay, I can need to get it and go for it. You know, because when I first started doing the